Your turn to pick. Five seconds remaining.
What proving ground is this?
Prepare for
Shadowbones! Yes. I fear no beast. Yes. So I go.
30 seconds.
Blood shall spatter. The trampled road. Bones to crush. By horn and hoof.
Time to get angry with each other.
Peace. The tournament is mine. Yes. Death runs. As I wish. Who dares challenge? My blade sings. Yes. These fools attack me. Hold. My steel thirsts. Down. Boom. With steel and strength. Galloping. Shatterbones. Yes. Yes.
I don't think so.
Attack! A killing piece. go.
Not today.
The flick of my tail. Who dares challenge? As I wish. Let's Let's bury the hatchet. Bones to crush. See you bleed. A double blade. These attack me.
First blood, and death.
Was that supposed to hurt? Shall spatter.
That's a twofer.
In service to the realm.
Beast blade. My hands. Galloping. Your death bears golden fruit. My steel thirsts. Yes. Yes. Steel and strength. I fear no beast. As I wish.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Ding dong.
Missing top. A trample. Yes. As must be. A knee.
Ancuk cerewet ben acuk iki kontol.
Shall spatter. A caress. Crushing. These fools are shadow. Yes. My steel thirsts. I come for you. By horn and hoof. My blade sings. Who dares challenge? I go. Break it. With steel and strength. Downward strike. Yes.
Three top,
Killing pace.
Taskar top.
I fear no beast. Yes. Attack! So I go. By horn and hoof. As I wish. Yes.
I'm getting a second wind.
Yes. Galloping.
Dire structures are fortified. Got you, Himmer! That's a twofer.
I don't. With steel and strength. A caress. Death runs. The flick of my tail.
Oh, the humanity!
Bones to crush.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Dares challenge. Yes.
Love this man.
Double damage.
That's a twofer. Got you, Himmer! 3 dudes? Impossible!
Downward strike. Was that supposed to
Jancuk sumpah berani ngapain sih, heran aku.
Your middle tower is under attack. From your middle tower. It says it's being Your middle tower is under attack.
There comes with a GALAX. Yes. My blade grows lighter. A caress. Galloping.
Your middle tower is under attack.
My blade sings. As I wish. Crush. So I go. Pick my team. Attack!
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Killing.
Dire structures are fortified. That's a twofer.
Steel and strength.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yes. Who dares challenge?
Oh man, middle tower denied. How can I afford wards now?
Shatterbones. Blood shall spatter. My steel thirsts. A trampled road. Who dares challenge? With steel and strength. Hold! Ah! You had
Your top tower is under attack.
haste.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Oh, humanity! You got a double kill.
Great.
Hell yeah! Their top tower got boned.
Chop open. Attack. A caress. Crushing. Downward strike. Galloping.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. This is really remarkable, sir.
So I go. My horn and hoof. A lucky find. Ha! Yes. Blood shall spatter.
None for this man. That's a twofer.
Others may cheer.
This is true. That's a twofer. The chosen one.
Yes. Hacker. My blade sings. Death runs. Killing peace. Shatterbones. Attack.
That's a twofer. Dire structures are fortified.
Stupendous!
The crowd shall cheer my name once more.
Double damage!
The big might. Ah! Downward strike. So I go. Yes. Downward strike. Attack! With steel and strength.
structures are fortified. Bottom tower, go bye-bye.
A travel road.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Yes. By horn and hoof. Blood shall spatter. Today's challenge. My steel thirsts. Soon you bleed. Yes. Yes.
Haste! I told you a storm was coming.
Yes. Death runs. Yes. Attack. These things attack me. Crush them.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Nice.
Let's bury the hatchet. Blood shall spatter. A killing pace. By horn and hoof. A double blade, but heavy. There's challenge. Yes. So I go. My blade sings.
Top tower has fallen. Gold. That's a super. The enemy's top barracks have fallen. Oh, flipping Nora, we got their top barracks.
Galloping. Was that supposed to hurt? Ah. A travel road. I fear no beast. Galloping. Attack! Shoes. Shell spatter. Killing us.
Nah, cok, iki ditutup, cok.
Illusion.
My blade sings. With steel and strength. So I go.
Dire's courier is dead.
Downward strike. Oh. My steel bursts.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Rushing.
Rock on, Tommy. Their bottom racks has been fired into the sun with a giant. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. Mega creeps. Wow, those guys are awesome.
A caress.
Manly. ODIN!
A travel road. That's Dare's challenge. Yes. Attack!
Invisibility.
Yes. So I go. Steel and strength. These attack me.
Love this man.
Mungkin hari ini agak sorean aja endingnya, nggak tahu. Mungkin 3:30 atau jam 4 kita akhiri dulu, karena mungkin mau ada acara mungkin. Ya nggak tahu lah, karena jam 4 mau tidur, bubuk sore jam 8 ada MU, ada harus kuat lah, bukan?
Your turn to pick.
Entah wis.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Si. Unit One Piece token. Ki aku milih apa mang? Faset apa mang? Oh.
Prepare for battle.
Ya makanya mungkin ini juga satu bentuk saling mendinai juga. Plus jangan sampai disatukan nih.
Seconds to battle.
Agreed.
The battle begins.
And so the dead. I'm under attack! First blood. Have I got jigs on my chins? Sweet vivification. Yes. Quickly! Cold snap. Dead man drifting. Truly. Adrift. Attack. Cold front coming. A chill wind. I'll bury you. Cold front coming. No mana. Agreed. Fight. Does it tingle? Yes. Truly. Yes. Cold cuts. Let's get winter. Ends. Dead man drifting. I'm under attack. Going. A chill wind. Dead ahead. Forward. I'll keep an eye out. dead. Quickly! Adrift. Feel the freeze. Going. Truly. Yes. Forward. Frostbite. Yes. Frostbite. Damage. Cold front coming. A chill wind. Quickly. Cool down. Death March. Don't mind if I do. Agreed.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Dead man drifting. That's for me. Wards. Adrift. Numb you. Biting cold. Bit of work to do. A chill wind. Forward. Truly. Agreed. To battle. I'm under attack. Adrift. Does it tingle? So deep. Quickly. Going.
Your top tower is under attack.
Ayo!
Dead man drifting.
Your top tower is under attack. Simply done. Your top tower is under attack.
Like winter, I return. Triple kill. Fighting cold. Cold front coming. Yes. Arms for the dead. Cold front coming. Cross them on fence.
Goblok.
Spirit. Forward. A chill wind. Adrift. Truly.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yes. Quickly.
Dire structures are fortified.
Going.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Drifting.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Agreed. Yes. Double damage.
Your top tower is
Quickly.
under attack.
Going. Forward. Too kind you are.
The enemy's middle tower has been denied.
Agreed. A chill
Your middle
wind.
tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Frost among friends. I'm under attack. Cold snap.
Dire structures are fortified.
Dead ahead.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Yes. Dead man drifting. Adrift. Illusion. Truly. Feel the freeze. It's not time yet. Going. Truly. Forward. To battle. Frosted. Dead man
The
drifting.
enemy's top tower has fallen.
Yes. Fight.
Your middle tower is under attack.
From frozen waters, I rise.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Quickly. A chill wind. Agreed. Attack.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Almost there. Stay frosty.
Stop until the job is done.
Your top tower is under attack.
Veiled Oracle shows you. Shouldn't have trusted your eyes.
The Lich is back.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Yes. A chill wind. Adrift. Going.
What are you buying?
Agreed. Thrust apart. Cold Cold front coming.
Where are you going? There you are.
Cerewet. Utangmu lo bayaran. Utang dino Selasa bayare dino apa?
Short repose. Truly.
Utang dino Selasa ngomong bayare Sabtu dibayari. Bayare Minggu ngarep, Cuk. Cerewet.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Cuk, gak wani nguber bajingan.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Cuts no ice with me. Thrust upon us. Yes. Forward.
Dire structures are fortified.
A chill wind. Cold front coming.
Lawanlah.
Frosty. Frost. Dead man drifting. Yes. That's a little frost among friends. Agreed.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Arms for the dead. Yes. A chill wind. That tingle. Frost upon us. Growing. Truly. Agreed. Dead man drifting. Adrift. Yes. Quickly.
Di sini? Oke.
Attack. Cold front coming. Forward. I'll bury you. Cold front coming. Adrift. Going. Forward.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Agreed. A chill wind. Dead man drifting. Stay frosty. Truly.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Cuts.
Your top tower is under attack.
Biting cold.
There you go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Quickly.
Kudu wis tak bayar, utang apa?
Your bottom tower is
Ancuk yo.
Dead ahead.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Don't make me chase
Your bottom tower has fallen.
Dead man drifting. Bone chilling. There's a little frost among friends. Going.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your shrine has fallen to the radiant.
Yes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Agreed.
Your top tower is under attack.
Cold front arms for the dead. Adrift.
Is under attack.
Temperature.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
I just sharpened my spear and I'm ready to go.
Enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Frost upon us.
The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
With flair.
Cold front coming.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Truly.
Dire structures are fortified.
Forward. I'm not.
Kudu wis tak bayar, ilingo kon nyaur ngutang dina Selasa mbayare dina Sabtu ngarep ki apa? Ngomongnya gak ono. Ancuk ya anjen.
My enemies pay. Drifting. A chill wind. Going. I'm not ready. Agreed.
Ora iso tuku nyetir 2 mana kok.
Forward. Once a little frost among friends. Dead man drifting. What's the brain doing?
Ancuki nang ndi, boleh nang ndi.
This is a good opportunity to learn. Chill wind. Feel the frost upon us. Attack. Quickly. Dead ahead. Biting cold. Beastie of
Bear to be seen. Blink.
Frost Keeper.
Dire structures are fortified.
Cold front coming.
for Sorry, keeper. Quickly. Bone chilling.
Worthy tribute.
Numb you. Agreed.
Illusion.
Stay frosty. What a frozen beast. Look like at work. Double kill. I'm under attack. More stands.
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Frost amongst
Let's do this.
drifting.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Going.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Frost upon us.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Quickly.
Has fallen. Radiant victory.
massive against the Storm. Tidehunter in general has felt really good. It can still play around with Fatal Bonds down the line, and it's 2 big teamfight spells in Ravage and Chaotic Offering. But just Blink Leash alone might be enough. The cast point on the Dead in the Water isn't that big, if I recall right. It feels pretty fast, at least from what I remember. So I think Tidehunter could be pretty viable. Like, Tidehunter Hoodwink lane is also very stable. I think the Bristleback's out of the picture, honestly, because they picked Mars, so at the least you always make the Bristleback face forward when you are attacking him, or you can easily find the angle forward, so it's not going to be as durable. Do you see the Medusa ban out coming here from Alliance, just to ensure that no cheeky pickups come here for Yuma? It is looking, honestly, like a pretty stable Dusa game. You've got the protection of a Mars to worry about. Arena plus Stone Gaze is a very easy set of team fight to break out here for Nouns. I like that respect here from Alliance.
It is nice. One more ban to go from Nouns.
Nouns Esports turn to
They'll get rid of the Primal Beast. Final pick for Nouns. This will be the carry pickup we're looking forward to try and contest this Luna. Back to the SF. Okay. Interesting.
I don't mind it. What I really want to see is just this early activity from Nouns has to connect, right? And I think maybe one big factor in the last game for Nouns was this Bloodstone first over a Blink first for Gunnar, feeling like he can just engage in off the back of the Pango instead. It just never happened, right? Like, so we waited for Bloodstone into even the full Shivas before the Blink came in. And that timing was too stalled out. At least this time with Mars, it should just be a Blink Rush after Phase Boots, and then maybe a BKB on top, if not Aura, if you feel the need for it. So you can connect with your Storm, you can connect with your SF's early timings with Requiem, and that should lead to the early activity that Nouns was lacking a little bit in the last game. This is a much more balanced draft for all of these heroes to connect, so I don't mind the SF. Mind you, I think scaling into late game is still not going to be great. SF up against Luna is just, it's not a fun time. It really isn't. Luna just has so much damage from her innate, from not having to invest skill point into that. She can be right on top of you as well, although Requiem is going to be annoying. Once you have some like BKB, Luna's not really going to care about that magical burst. So it's really just down to what solution you have for Storm from your offlane, or what kind of hold you can hope for. It's still the Bristleback. So they just go back into it. I mean, again, the lane we saw there for Skylark up against Yuma, it looked solid enough. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It wasn't particularly amazing, to be fair. But he did just get space to farm up. And it's looking like Alliance are going with the same overall idea, right? Nande is going to need some farm. Skylark's going to need some auras. Your tempo is going to be coming out here from Mobe on that mid-tiny. I do worry about Copy, though. This looks like a very free game for Copy to dance around everyone on the side of Alliance. And as long as Gunnar or Yuma can connect in, especially Gunnar with Blink timing, they should be able to run and gun a little bit better here on Nouns and actually get this draft online.
I do agree with that sentiment. It's going to be another interesting game too. I mean, Alliance obviously kind of following the motto of if it's not broken, don't fix it. I mean, why not? If it worked the first time, surely it'll work the second. Nouns have seen this before. They literally just played against this style of draft, so they should have a pretty decent idea of how to deal with it. But we shall see if they figured out an answer, because this will be game 2. Alliance one game away from getting a 2-0 victory here over Nouns, and Nouns, of course, trying to force us to a game 3 if possible. It should be a fun. Hopefully a bit more action as well early on between these two teams, because this game was a little bit on the slower end, but, you know, again, it is what it is. You do what you need to do to win, John.
That you do. And again, the onus was on Nouns to actually play a little bit faster, which was just kind of stalled out with the item choices from Gunnar. Again, he was opting for like this bigger Sand King that could rely on someone else to initiate. This time as the Mars, he can set up for his team. So that is one big positive. Like once you get the Blink timing on Gunnar, you get, say, the early Dragon Lance, maybe Mask of Madness up on Yuma, you should be able to start to make those connections. Copy can join in to get free Galvanized stack every now and again, and you can get the ball rolling there. I feel like the lanes, I don't think they've improved by that much. I think both sides have very even lanes still. It's really the mid lane that stands out to me. Copy should have himself a pretty decent time up against this Tiny. And overall, again, a very strong game here for the Storm because you don't have hard hold. You legitimately have, really just Golem drop that stands out. Maybe a Bushwhack if you can actually catch the Storm. Ideally, like, your setup for the storm is what? Lucent Beam into Bushwhack, which, do you want your Luna that far forward into a storm? You likely don't. So it's really difficult to see Copy getting punished too hard here if he does decide to go a little bit crazy earlier on. And I feel like that's going to be one big aspect for now. It's this connection for Gunnar and Copy. These two guys have to pop off and play a lot faster to apply that pressure onto Nande, prevent that scaling from the Luna to be actualized here from Alliance.
It should be an interesting game too.
Interesting.
If we see any early, yes, John.
We have the victory feast up, Mike. We don't have the no vision in arena, which is honestly, if you have no saves to block, it's pretty damn big. This additional regen, just how far forward Gunnar can play, is kind of amazing. So I actually like this. I thought coming into this we'd actually see a little bit more of this, considering, especially if you're not playing against something like, say, Shadow Demon being the big one. It just has a lot of leeway for the Mars. So I like this change up as well from Gunnar, and that should mean, again, just more aggression can come in here from the end of Nouns once that blink timing is up.
Yeah, I do like that choice for Facet here for Gunnar. Makes enough sense. See, the sustain could be game-breaking as well in the right hands, and we'll see what Gunnar can get done with this Facet, as we are going to have a bit of a smoke break onto Mobe and Copy. Gunnar and Lelis, they've wrapped around through the Dire jungle. You are going to have Nande and Kadaro running towards them at the moment. I doubt you'll be able to really find a kill with just these two, though. It seems like they probably just want to get away with the bounty, and they were spotted here anyway, so Nande just going to kind of posture them away. Will still be a 2-for-2 trade on the bounty rune, so a nice even start. Because we'll start with the mid lane. You're going to have Copy against Mobe once again on the Tiny vs Storm Spirit matchup. Either way, I think this should be relatively even. Like, sure, you can kind of abuse the static slide to dominate CS, but Mobe's a Tiny with tree grab, so it'll be interesting to see who does get the CS advantage in this mid lane.
And it is. I feel like there is a window for Copy to kind of leverage this up against a Tiny level 3 spike with, say, a 1-1-1. You get the double overload, you get a little bit of free damage with a remnant, and you can slowly poke Mobe out by that level 3 timing. Level 1 to 2 should be fairly even. Again, you can just cleave through the creep wave, no problems from Mobe. Once he has toss, he can maybe kind of angle out. If Copy does step a little bit too close, chances are a Storm doesn't really need to do that nowadays with static slide, of course. So you should be relatively stable on Copy. I'm curious to see if we will see more emphasis on the water runes themselves. You know, like, especially at the 4-minute mark, try to deny one off from Copy or Mobe. Can kind of change the dynamic on mid as well. We didn't quite see that opening last game around, as the side lanes were much more tied in. So I think if Copy actually gets a little bit more emphasis for water rune secures, it should be able to, again, start to set him up for a faster 6 here.
It's top lane as well. I mean, you're going to see Nande here along with Kadaro. Now, I wonder if they can actually kill Nande this time around on this Luna. Like, he is substantially squishier, I want to say, but again, with Kadaro around with Shadow Word, they may not even bother trying. Because it's just very hard to actually get the damage off, or at least chip away at Nande throughout this game.
And it can be. You do have some good poke potential here from the side of Nouns. With how close Nande has to get to CS, of course, you're in striking range for the Rebuke into the Spear. There's the Brambles that you can toss out to chain up. But the Creep Wave is in pretty good equilibrium here for Nande, getting some good control out. And again, you have the sustain coming out from Kidar to just help you anyway on Nande. As levels go up, of course, like say once you have your level 4 up with the 202 build, just even the slow poke out with Fatal Bonds can be quite annoying to play up against. If that is the way Kadar will want to do it, just shove out the wave. Can be one way to, again, make things slightly more uncomfy here for Gunnar.
That it is. We do have Yuma getting quite low down at the bottom lane. Skylark and Desire chipping away at the SFHP pool. They might even jump fly. They've got a full creep wave underneath this tier 1 tower. They've got the goo up on Skylark if they want to try and dive Yuma. But it seems like the low mana on Desire is kind of stopping them from trying to get aggressive. Had you had like enough mana for maybe a bushwhack, they probably would have made the jump in, but it seems like Skylark would rather just secure the farm for now. He'll pull a creep wave away. And I suppose it's fine considering Skylark didn't exactly have the smoothest lane last game around, so giving him a bit of a better start is probably going to feel quite nice.
And it will. Quicker timings on the aura buildup that we saw last time around for Skylark can activate Alliance a little bit quicker as well, so you don't mind that overall. And the kill threat can line up here from the side of Nouns. Disruption into Raze setup is pretty sick. So you see some poke onto Desire. Not quite enough distance there for Yuma to leverage the rest, as it's right by the tier 1. But you can see maybe a smoother time overall for the SF as well, in comparison. At the very least, you're not going to get dived in as deeply by Skylark this time around in lane.
Mid lane copy's starting to get a little bit low.
Iki iso nggak sih?
He's been relatively aggressive on this tiny now.
Heran aku.
Nande's farming very nicely as well in this Luna top lane, like 26 and 5 already in the CS department. Not that I'm exactly very surprised, because again, with this Warlock safe or rather pos 5 pick, it does feel like Nande can just stand very far forward and not really miss any CS. So already what's seemingly a pretty nice start for Alliance. It just feels like all the lanes are going pretty efficiently their way. Maybe the bot lane a bit slower, but even that's still going better for the Bristleback than it is for Yuma on the SF.
Yeah. Again, this is something that we've seen consistently out from Alliance. They just work their lanes out really well. They draft strong lane combinations that can hold up. And for now...
is up. Yuma's very far forward. He goes for the TP play out, but he can't make it. Desire and Skylark seeing the opening make the jump in, and the thing is, when you're that far forward as an SF, if you get caught with a bushwhack against this Bristleback, you are just gonna die.
Yeah. They get that timing perfect on Alliance, right as Fly's kind of trying to help up top, maybe looking for the setup. They notice the Shadow Demon's not around, they know there's no pull, so they figure Yuma's alone, we can punish. And again, like, we didn't talk about this too much, but Hoodwink plus Bristle, you can maximize the goo quite nicely with a physical output in lane for that Hoodwink. And Fly's just exposed to Bristleback solo. Not a fun time.
Oh, it is absolutely not. He's got no chance of really getting out of this one, poor old Fly. He is just going to die. Skylark taking the easiest kill of his life. And this is a substantially better start for Skylark here in this game too, which is kind of concerning if you are a Nouns fan. So again, Skylark was not having the greatest time last game in laning stage, but this time it has gone substantially better. And so again, Alliance having a better start than last game around, I would argue, apart from maybe the safe lane, though mid lane, Mobay will get jumped. Lelis is going to be here with the Bramble Maze, but Mobay is still just going to be able to juke them out. In the meantime, bottom lane, there is another chase on Yuma. And it's hard to see him getting away because he's got no support incoming. He'll try with the raises to at least trade. Skylark maybe getting low, and here comes Gunner. He's made it just in the nick of time. Even Nande getting caught now on the Luna, and this will be a huge loss for Alliance. Well, Gunner making it just in the nick of time, and even the arena drop now, but they do get copy out. Kadara is the one in danger. Kadara will go down, and even Mobay now rotating over does need to run. Luckily for him, he did have a haste rune, so he is able to get away. And Gunner didn't have enough mana to throw out another spear.
It's, this time around, good punishment out from Nouns. Getting that rotation out from Gunner, getting Copy in the right spot to start to get some punishment in. Fairly deep from Alliance. I think you would have been happy enough to just trade for Yuma, but Nande showing up as well without level 6. A little bit trigger happy right now in Alliance, and the punishment is severe. Still, Fly could be a nice freebie.
Yeah, it certainly will be a nice freebie. Mobay will happily take that kill. Now, already Nouns, they're a bit more kind of on guard for these dives for Yuma. So able to punish last time, but Alliance surely would learn by now that you can't dive that deep any longer.
Yeah, likely not to do that again. Maybe getting a little bit overconfident from how tanky Mobay has shown us to be, which just would grow up with the Craggy now at 3%. It is a little bit harder to try to chip down on that Tiny, but the connection's just, again, not lining up in the same timing you'd want it here for Alliance. Providing a lot of space out up top now, as Nande can just hug his top jungle. No real threat onto the tier 1. So that is something Alliance has fallen back on, the safe farm for the Luna. With no rotations into that area yet, still fairly early in the game, you can just start to scale up on this Luna a mite bit quicker than the SF will be for Yuma down bot. And he has his own safe area to farm. It's just natural pace of the Luna certainly outpaces the SF. SF a little bit too reliant on the raises to clear out. Smoke out though.
Oh, they have found Desire. So Desire's kind of going to give this smoke away. Still does get a bushwhack on a Copy, and Copy's running a bit low on mana now. But he does still secure the kill onto the Hood, because now Gunner rotating him with a very nice Arena, catching out two of them. He will go right after the Bristle to boot. Skylark will drop, and Kadaro will closely follow. As Nouns, they will find another 3 kills down in this bottom lane. Tips coming out for Gunner.
And this is what we need to see from Nouns. This is what we need to see from them last game. More aggressive movement into the lanes, trying to shut down this aggression from the side of Alliance. You can see the just the counteraction of Morris into Bristle. As long as Bristle faces forward, you really don't care about Bristleback. They catch Nande out now as well.
Oh, they certainly do. Nande not going to be feeling too good about this. He'll pop the Eclipse, but it's not really doing enough. Golem drop is out. Gunner still alive, though. Still very healthy, and he'll find the kill onto the Luna. They're going to try and trade at least with the Mobe rotating over. And they will find both of them. So both Lilith and Gunner do go down off the back of the rotation from Mobe. And of course the Black Grimoire was committed so that Kadaro could drop that goal.
He actually committed it way earlier on. He used it as that gank down bot happened, with Gunner's Great Arena coming out there. Didn't quite have enough EXP then. Does have it now at the very least to make that play.
Yuma?
Still pressuring bot though.
Yuma just gets deleted. The thing is, as soon as they know Gunner is down and he can't rotate to save him, they just jump immediately. Mid lane, Mobe, he's been jumped on this Tiny, but a very nice Avalanche going to put a halt to it for now. Disruption, though, will hold him down. And there is no escape now for Mobe. 4 heroes surrounding him, he will drop. Another nice pickup for Nouns, like they are trading very efficiently this game too.
And they are. They're starting to get that punishment on this timing that we need to see from Obey. This blink is what allows Alliance to start to play around. Without that tiny blink, your initiation is pretty much non-existent. Unless now it's again oversteps by a tree line for you to kind of line up for a bushwhack, which has been how they've been finding some of these pickoffs here on Alliance's end. Some room now to shove up top as well for the side of Nouns, so they can start to maybe threaten onto that top jungle or just take it over themselves. Of course, they did lose their bot already, so they do need to equalize by taking this. And no defense coming out from Alliance. And this time, understanding once again that the early team fights just kind of tied in a little bit too much to Chaotic offering and a blink timing on Tiny. We'll just need to sit back and wait it out. Wait until these initial timings are met and just kind of let Nouns do what they want. Nouns, as long as they capitalize on this early tempo, this time around I can see them shutting out Alliance a little bit better. It's just, again, there are lots of concerns here for how much copy can get done. And once Gunner hits the blink, that aggression from Nouns should also kick into overdrive, and he's going to have his blink around the same time as Mobe, but the threat of a big arena is certainly a little bit bigger than the instant burst play onto one from Mobe, so long as you're playing as a group here on Nouns. Some recovery coming in here as well for Yuma. Already has the Mask of Madness, so can just right-click farm through camps quite nicely, has the Ancients nice and protected for himself. And again, for Alliance, it's just a matter of waiting. Stemming the bleeding, and again, just not giving Nouns the big kills they'd want to find. They'll go now with a smoke, though.
They shall. Gunner and Lilith, they are cutting off the mid lane here, Alliance. Maybe not anticipating this rotation. Gunner, another nice arena. He's found 2 targets. Terrorize is going to connect as well, so they'll run right into the walls as now the spear has been dropped. Gunner doing so much damage, and Mobe surely can't get out of this. He's still running. They do take down Desire and even Kadaro dropping in the mid lane. And Mobe, he gets a nice avalanche toss, but here comes Copy. And that'll be your Tiny. Set to fall. Gunner will claim the kill. And it's another perfect setup here with the arena. Gunner just constantly hitting these 2-man arenas, and it's making it impossible for Alliance to really hope to fight back.
And again, it just goes back to the difference in heroes and the difference in playstyle that these heroes bring out. When he had the Sand King for Gunner, he didn't opt for that faster blink. He wasn't looking for as many fights as he has been finding on this Mars. He gets the blink off from that fight. Even now, you can just even take these fights without the arena. Again, this Bristleback's not that tanky if he's speared up. Skylark will get the TP out in time, though, so they won't be able to find that nice, easy pickoff. But the threat is there. And again, for Alliance, it's not as comfy for them to sit back and farm when they do have stable frontline jump from Nouns that's willing to come in. Copy with a full Kaya up, has a little bit more mana sustain as well. A lot more output on our Storm. And again, this pivotal blink timing on Gunner just allows him to be all over the place to set up these team fights.
Just a 1k net worth lead for Nouns, but certainly the pace of the game is in their favor. Alliance desperately needing to find some more farm here for Nande. Gunner, he's going to run into Desire. Desire unable to get to the high ground with a sharpshooter. So that's going to be another nice easy pick off here. Lelis will take this one on the Dark Willow. Help him get a little bit closer to picking up that full Spirit Vessel on the Dark Willow. Meanwhile, a bit of a scan onto Kadaro. Looks like Fly was thinking about trying to go for that Wisdom Rune still, but realizes Kadaro's already there and does just decide to play the safer way and just back out.
Not really something you can safely jump in without spotting the rest of the Alliance heroes at the moment. And they do still have their own nice, safely tucked away Alliance. Again, not crossing the river for the most part here, having to play a lot slower this game around. They are still getting space out for Nande, keeping up although.
Yeah, I mean, Mobe is going to be perfectly fine. There's not really much that comes out of this, apart from the rotations committed from Alliance. They are going to smoke off the back of this. They don't really want to waste all these TPs, and they'll try to make something happen. Radiant Triangle's already been cleared out by Yuma, so they're not going to find anyone in that area. Though Yuma might run back to them. Oh, Desire, he should be able to find him, but Yuma's Spidey sense is tingling. He does back off, still Mobe dumps him for a nice avalanche toss combination right back into Desire, and Yuma is down. Of course, they will figure out there is a ward on the high ground now, but it doesn't matter. Alliance, they already got their value out of it.
They get the kill and they get the tier 1 mid. They can cut into the triangle a little bit quicker. Really good blink reveal out from Mobe as well. Just so happens that even though they don't find that mid, again, he still has that blink, wants to use it in a big way, and this is where Alliance starts to get a little bit more of a footing out. Still Skylark.
And Skylark in big trouble. No chance to get out of this. His teammates are just way too far away. Very nice pickup now from Nouns. Copy remaining at the top of the net worth board on this Storm Spirit, and it has still been uncontested. Like this Storm is having a very free game as they are going to try and move in and take down Gunner, and they do get him with the Eclipse. A nice pickup now for Alliance. But Nouns are bringing in numbers. They want to try for the Luna. In fact, they've got the jump in. Golem has been dropped though. Copy. He needs a way out of this. Requiem will fly in. He jumps back in after Nande, and Nande will go down, but the toss out does take down Copy to boot. So you do lose the Luna, but you take the mid-storm away. The chase continues here from Desire and Kadaro, but there is just too much of a gap now for Alliance, so they will be able to just kind of get back to the farm game. And overall, that was a better exchange for Alliance. They got a lot of gold, especially out of that Copy kill.
They managed to get that position. And maybe Skylark in a bit of a rough spot at the start, but the rest of the team are close enough to kind of get that follow-through fight. Great toss back to isolate Gunner. The arena with no spear just isn't as impactful. At that point, you really need that stun window to get that burst down here from the side of Alliance. And Copy just being so exposed up front. Like, again, I get the idea. They're still playing into their strengths here on Nouns, but it just felt like that connection for sure into the chaotic offering of Kidara is just a lot harder to see. And we're starting to see some of that impact from all of this AoE with the Fatal Bonds. That damage spread coming through from just your combinations with Tiny and Luna, it is still devastating. And Alliance have just always find these combinations on the Warlock. Fly.
Yeah, he's been caught again. Desire setting up, though the TP away is not going to be enough. Nice attempt from Desire, but just not quite, rather Fly, but
Gunner.
not quite there. Gunner being jumped by Mobe. He's got an amp damage rune as well, so it's a lot of damage on this Mars. Gunner, he'll drop the arena defensively, trying to get out. Mobe just trying to get close, but can't get there. Nande! Nande's gone down. Lelis and Copy, they were able to pick him off while they were chasing Gunner top lane, so a pretty big loss for Alliance, losing their POS 1.
Yeah, he was farming really aggressively across the river. There's vision here to punish from the side of Nouns, and they know all of that commitment was up top still.
Nice jump in from Mobe. He clears out Copy again. You know, it was a free storm game, but the Tiny's gotten to a stage now where he can blow you up in an avalanche toss, plus the double hit from the Echo Saber.
Yeah, it's just a lot of burst. He still had the amp damage rune running as well on Mobe. Just not the best of timings to contest that rune from Copy. Did manage to maximize it fully here for our Tiny despite missing out on Gunner up top. They take another tier 1 on Alliance's end, and they have a slight net worth advantage. Very even game in terms of net worth, but considering what Nouns has drafted once more, right? You have an SF safe, you have this Mars offlane with the Storm mid. It still feels like the pressure is on Nouns to play a faster game. Instead, Alliance, they'll be able to find first Roche. And this time for them, if this ends up being a farming rush, you're actually pretty happy about that. You, again, want to stall this game out on Alliance anyway.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they're having a great old time here with this Roshan. Side of Nouns not going to be able to contest at all. It'll be the Aegis now for Nande, and certainly so. I do believe Nande will just use it as a farming Aegis, unless a big fight breaks out, and maybe he can utilize it for a fight, but overall, if he's able to farm without dying for the next 5 minutes, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to exchange the Aegis for that. Because he is still relatively behind when it comes to the net worth on this Luna. And Nouns, we'll see if they want to try and play defensively now. I think they may realize the Luna's probably just going to use this as a farming Aegis anyway. So they could probably still hope to go for some smoke attempts.
And they can. And they're also lining up for their own BKB timings here on Nouns. Triple BKB can at least stop the impact of Mobe, but look at Alliance already smoking off of this Aegis here.
Oh, I like it. Nande's not with them, but he is nearby. Looks like they're going to try and use Nande as bait at the top lane. Alliance smoking to the far left side of the map. They're going to see the Ancients being stacked. But Nouns, their Spidey senses are tingling. They realize something is a little bit wrong here, and they do actually smoke up themselves now. Their Ancient stack is currently being taken by Skylark. Skylark will take care of those stacks, no problem. BKB now fully available on Yuma. So they want to try and go for the surprise reveal here with this SF BKB. A bit of hesitation though from Nouns, hoping somebody will show up and farm top lane. But nobody currently showing. Gunner's going to have a scout around. But the closest target to them is Kadaro on the tree line, and even if you found Kadaro, that's not really the target you're looking for. So it does seem like this smoke is not really going to work out for anything.
No, it doesn't. Maybe they find a courier. There you go. Some wards being taken out at the very least, as Kadaro was trying to send it out. But really not much for their effort. At the least, you also don't reveal your BKB on Yuma, so that should still be a little bit of a surprise lined up here from Nouns. And again, you're not too far off from Gunner and Copy's BKBs either, within 100 gold now. So not too much longer to wait. And this is where things can maybe get a little bit more dangerous for Alliance. Again, they've been a little bit more reliant on Mobe to get this Blink Avalanche Toss combo off. With BKBs up, your only reliable stun at that point is a very well-timed Chaotic offering from Kidaro. He's not the safest yet in this game. He does need that Glimmer Cape up to ensure he can stay in the backline without being hunted down by Copy. And we'll see if they can start to find these vulnerabilities as that triple BKB timing is now officially up for Nouns.
Here we go again. All up to Gunner. Like he's been getting these great arenas this game thus far. See if we can find another one here for Gunner. Oh, he's going to run into the Tiny. That's a great target. He'll land the spear first. He'll hold on to the arena. Copy's going to zip right forward, but Mobe, he gets his BKB off. In fact, there's a lot of damage on Copy. Needs to retreat now in the storm, and he will do so as Gunner's running forward with his BKB, trying to find some more targets. Lelis will go down in the meantime. And everybody from Nouns, everybody else just TPs away as Gunner gets left behind. I wonder if it was worth just popping the arena for the Tiny kill. The spear proving not to be enough, and the follow-up was there.
I mean, it's the only target they can find. It's a very high-pressure area when your smoke breaks in that triangle. So I get why they just instantly commit. And you get the quick BKB usage out as well from Gunner. At the very least, Copy managed to hold on to his own BKB use. The sad thing about that for Nouns, like they tried to salvage it, maybe look for a trade on Kidara. They couldn't even find the Warlock. He lived on like 50 HP. Lullis couldn't get the cleanup. So they really find nothing for their trouble. Aegis still stands. You reveal your triple BKB timing now to Alliance. So now they can kind of be a little bit more smart with
Oke,
Kadar's chaotic
sekian
offering
dulu hari
golem
ini
usage
teman-teman. Terima
when
kasih
that
yang
BKB
sudah
is
share,
committed
like,
instead.
subscribe, dan
Not that Kadar's been
terima kasih
getting
yang
bad
sudah
golems off
nonton, like,
anyhow.
share, subscribe, dan
They build their
teman-temannya.
3K lead up now for
Kita mungkin
Alliance,
ketemu
and
lagi
without
hari
the surprise factor of triple BKBs, there is still
Sabtu
play
depan,
for Nouns,
tanggal
but
12
it's
atau
just at that
tanggal
timing,
12,
you know,
tanggal
once you hit 25
13.
minutes going into 30,
Kalau tidak
35,
ada acara,
it just feels like Alliance gets
Jadi,
bigger and bigger.
terima kasih.
You start to scale up in more impactful
Karena
ways for Nande.
mungkin
You
hari
start
ini
to go
ada
beyond
acara,
just the
malam
aura
ada
build up for
acara,
Skylark
jadi
at that
kita
point.
akhiri dulu
Once
di sini,
Crimson's
teman-teman.
up, he can consider
Terima
something
kasih.
like the Ags coming in.
Yang mau beraktivitas silakan
Not
beraktivitas,
Bloodstone, as
yang
you
mau
don't really
beristirahat
have
silakan
builds to spam
beristirahat,
out, but
yang mau
perhaps a
bermalam Senin
BKB.
silakan malam
If
Senin.
not the Aghanims, you
Kita
start to
ketemu
feel
lagi
really nice
mungkin hari
on your bristle as well as a secondary
Sabtu
source
depan,
of damage
kalau
at
tidak
that
ada
point.
acara.
So
Oke.
it's concerning for now
Jadi
that
terima kasih.
these movements again
Sampai
from
jumpa
Alliance
dan
are just ready for it.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.